Hi, this is Mike with Thrive, and welcome to your September 2021 reporting. As we do every month, we go over several key performance indicators and we take a look to see how they're performing, how they're changing, and overall taking um, keeping an eye on the health of the website as well. Diving right in, our first key metric that we evaluate is our top 5 keywords. Our top 5 keywords are keywords and queries that are rendering positions 1 through 5, and that's on the first page of the Google search results. So looking here, our 2021 line is the bright orange. So maintaining our increase from back in, looks like May, from 184, 195, 99, leveling off at like 198. That's an all-time for September, looking back from 2018. So we're very pleased to see that. And let's take a little deeper dive into these keywords. We can take a look at what they are and some of the search volume associated with them in our next screen. I've loaded our keyword report here. In this screen, you can actually see the keyword and query to the left, followed by the search engine result type, the current position that it's in, the movement, and over the span that we indicate here, typically 30 days. And then again, some of the competition based on the ad saturation of that query, the monthly volume in search, and then our cost per click. Using cost per click from an SEO, we just take a look at to establish relevancy and some of the, how competitive is that keyword. Taking a look here, great to note that ComExpress 10 moved up 9 positions to number 3. We can see that here. We're tracing that. We also have positive movement with our other themes as well. I'll detail that out in addition to our blog report so we can take a look at some of the movement. But again, ComExpress 10 moving to the top of the page. It's awesome to see. And then also some variations of that. Although modular computer strangely did not make it to the top of the page, but again, we have a lot of that, of our new themes moving towards the top of the first page of the Google search results. So that was great to see. An additional movement with SBC themes, and then going kind of up the list. We see a lot of stability as well. Moving 3 spots, the dual Ethernet single board computer. Not a terrible amount of volume there, but still pretty relevant, and there's a high competition rating. But again, stability, looking through our branded terms, so anything Winsystems, and in a product and or location, that's maintaining its top positions, and actually a well-diversified set of results there. As you can see here, once we drop this down, you can see some of the other pages that also that rank with that specific branded query. So yeah, no movement on the branded side of things. That's been pretty stable, and then some really good movement in terms of our ComExpress 10 themes. Our next KPI is total traffic. Total traffic is measured in sessions, and again, a session is when a user goes to more than one page. So it's not just really evaluating clicks. We see a degree of engagement, and then also by default kind of weeds out all that bot traffic. So we can take a look at the real user behavior. So for September, we finished off at 66.59. That's been pretty consistent through July, August, and September. Our June was our peak during the summer at 74.81. Not outpacing every September, but just shy of 881 in 2020. So, but a lot of that traffic, this is all of our aggregate traffic put together. So there's a function of the social aspect. So I know that this time last year, or in August of last year, that we really stepped up those efforts, at the end of the summer going into the end of the year. But again, 66.59 for September. Slightly down month over month, but again, again, outpacing 2019, 2018, and 2017, respectively. Let's take a little deeper dive into those sessions, and then we can look at the specific sources that attributed to this month's traffic. So I loaded our SEO progress report here in this screen. As you can see, the date range, we're looking year over year for our comparison. Overall, up 2% year over year on the organic side of things. That's not a tremendous victory, but again, I'm really pleased to see the consistency and stability of the month-over-month traffic. Yes, we want to gain that share and increase those numbers, but given the state of the world and COVID and coming out of that kind of environment for the last 19, 20 months, it's good to see consistency, and it's also good to see a slight gain overall. All traffic down actually 25%. Again, as we saw in the year over year and month over month comparison in our 3 key metrics report. We were the only ones who actually had an increase year over year. So, and then 4.76 on the new user side of things. Landing page distribution really hasn't changed. And then looking at our goals and conversion, so we were up 6% over last year, and just a smidge over 1%, but that represents a 41% increase differential from September of last year. So pleased to see that. And then looking year over year comparison with our qualified leads, September was an all-time for September, outpacing 2020, 2019, and 2018. It's also an indication of our relevant traffic due to the fact that we had actually overall almost the same sessions year over year, and not too much of a differential month over month, but we converted much better. And we can see that trend really starting from June on over into September. So we want to keep that going. As you see, our benchmark for October is 85. Typically, we see a lift this time of year, so holding on to those new themes and really pushing them to give us more relevant traffic that has the propensity to convert. So that's the name of the game. That concludes our report for this monthly. Thank you for your attendance. I really appreciate it. We can go over this in more granular detail on our bi-weekly meeting. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Thanks, Flay.